Welcome back to Holzer and our Terralife plus playthrough. So, we are in field 7. We are into the 3rd week of May. And we are planting our sorghum. Now, the tram lines that we're going to be doing, because if you remember I said tram lines for the sorghum crop, we're going to do 18 metres. Purely because I can't get my head around doing anything else, if that makes sense. Now, I'm just going to actually, so we're putting down a nice layer of, go look, the sorghum is going in good. That always pays to check. Just because it looked a little bit odd graphically, so I thought, no, double check. Now, it's not that big a field, so this is field number 7. And we're going to do 3 headlands and 3 headlands, and then what we'll do on the second one, we drop in the tram line. Oh, come on. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There we go. Now, as I said, previous episode, recording this one straight after it. It's actually quite a warm day in the UK, so I've had to open a window. I do apologise, but needs must. So, we are very nearly around the first headland. Again, not using any fur because we are direct drilling in what was the clover grass. There we go. I knew it was something along those lines. This is our field of, come on, pick it up, hay meadow. So that's going to be handy for our roughage. But yeah, it's going good. Now, what I do want to try is when we get to these bits that look a little bit different, we're going to attempt to drill them. Now, with the feature in Maze Plus that allows you to do so. So let's now pick that up, and we will just back up a touch and spin. Woo! Spin round. There we go. And then we want to be back over by the field entrance. There we go. Now, what we can do is if we go to proceed and click this one. No, this one. There we go. Then press Y. We can hopefully now drop that down there. And hopefully it'll allow us to create field. Now is that? No. Oh. That's why. Silly boy. Raise up. Raise up. Track 1. There we go. That's going to be better. That should now have a tram line in it. There we go. Which is disappearing. Okay. Why is it disappearing? Got. What does that do? No, we shouldn't put it down. Am I missing something? Okay, we'll keep going. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't think something's not right here. Let me have a quick investigate. So it turns out I'm a bit of a div. So, in Wednesday's episode of Saxthorpe Farm, I had loaded in conservation agriculture. Now, while I did that, I hooked up to a seeder and I saw the fact that you can use a seeder to create a field. I got confused. So, yes, yeah, you can't, not that I'm aware of, in Maize Plus. I'm going to leave it at that because I don't know. I am assuming that there's lots of things going on with the textures here, which is why they are disappearing. But you can kind of see here where it's not putting in, not got the grassy bit. So I think we're just going to need to trust the process. He says that now there are little bits that we're missing. It's not going to be perfect. I am not an expert at using Proceed. Try and make it look relatively neat. But yeah. So yeah, bit of a noob. Making the statement that I did about seeders now. Been a bit silly. I'm not disappointed because it's my fault. I read it wrong. I got the wrong mod completely. So yeah, never mind. Right. So what we'll do is going to be difficult to do. Is we'll try and blend this back into the original line. And then we'll do the third headland. We are going to have this patch of... stop missing bits. We are going to have this patch, or a couple of patches in the middle that don't quite work. But, right, so now if we get that all... and turn the drill off. There we go. Now if we lift up. Interestingly, it's done it when the drill's not on. There was I went away and checked the log. Now this is going to be well hard to do. This could be down. We could be putting this one down to a learning curve, I think. Right. So if we get to about here, we can probably go here, lower down, and there we go. Right. So we want to be over here a touch, and then turn like that, I think. Right. Maybe we should have picked a slightly different field to be tackling this on. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this one. Sprouting. In fact, if we go to there, I don't think it helps that the fact that we are... it's only planting behind us. I'm going to put this back onto manual for now. We don't necessarily need it. Right. And at least this way, he says, we'll hopefully get a decent third tram line. I don't know if I've done the right thing here. Well, I'm persevering. You'll see we've got a tram line in. That was already drilled, so I didn't need to have the seeder on. I'm putting it down to a textures thing, and I can't remember from watching my old pal Disturbed whether or not he has done this where he's sort of drilled over an existing cover crop, let's call it. Give it its proper name. So this time, so we're on semi-auto. So I don't want to drop it down yet. What I do want to do is try and get back and get square. So let's go like that. And you'll see we're knocking back the grass, the clover grass. Is it clover grass, this one? Clover grass. We'll get used to it eventually. So this is now track 1. So goodness knows what the field's going to look like. I suppose one thing we could quickly look at. See, I've even been in to look for keybinds. Silly boy. Let's get... No. Okay, we've got weeds though. That's interesting. Weeds already. Weeds, cover crops. Ah. I am baffled. Definitely sorghum. And sorghum's not a cover crop. What is it using the clover grass as? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it must be using the clover grass as a... Ah, right, let's go to here. Turn that on. Right, that's on. Now if we go and turn that off. Still there. Okay. Learn with me. Right. So we're lifted up. We can turn off. We're going to pull forwards. We're going to turn this beast around. And we're going to try and spot where we've exactly put in the tram line. Now, I think it's about here. So, BC8 on. Cedar down, but not on. Drag forward, and now turn on. I just don't know. It must be using, it's got to be because it's a cover crop. But does that mean then that when it grows, hopefully it still has the tram lines? Somebody will know. Please answer me. Right, so we get to here. We cover everything. We turn it off and we drag. Okay. That then joins the tram line up to the tram line. Then we turn. Nice and steady. And we do same again, but back up to hill. So if we now go VCA, turn on, lower down, there we go. And it's, yeah. I'm very, very curious to see exactly what this ends up looking like. I think the more you look, and especially at this angle, you can definitely see nothing is being planted in that area. So I think we're good. And it is just the way the texture's done and whatever else. So yeah, I think we're going to be golden. Mate. Now, what we need to look for is, once we've got off of here, and there we go, we can now drag that into this line there, lift up and turn around. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit more, what's the word, comfortable and confident now. Right, so let's drop that down there, turn that on and go. I think because it's not, you know, just exactly how it would look in a cultivated field or in a, you know, freshly harvested field. I think that's why you think, uh-oh, it's wrong, but it's not. I quite like it, actually. It makes sense. It makes sense, which is awesome. Phew, panic over. I still think it's going to not exactly be the neatest of fields, but that's down to me, not nothing to do with Terralife Plus. They will spin back round. We'll stop and we'll get level back up, straighten back up. Turn that on, drop that down, and off we go. I think the only thing for me, the only thing I'd maybe ask is for this lot here to be more up here, so it actually plants or drills to the drill. I don't know how that's going to affect things as we start to see the growth emerge, but yeah, it is what it is. So we're just starting the what hopefully will be the last of the tram lines. Now once we get off the end, just about here, we turn off the drill and drag it forward into there. We can now lift up, and I don't want to do what I did here. We've knocked that back, so we need to be careful and try and turn on the border between the fields. There's no more, not that I've ever done it anyway, there's no more cutting across fields Oh, darn it. Darn it, what am I going to do? There we go. And a spin around. You can see as well, we knocked back the sort of headland grass as well. It's very, very cool. Now, I think that we'll probably get away with not having... Oh, I haven't raised the drill. Raise it up. So that was 3. So this is going to be 1. There we go. I don't think we'll actually need to put in another tram line. Or will we? We might do just for that last bit. We'll do it. We'll do it proper. We'll do it proper. Right, raise up. Turn round. For this one. Once we've got over here. Stick the old anchors on. Back it up until we get to about... Let's get it more over. Right, let's move that like that. Right, so we need to be at the back of the drill, probably there. And we'll drag it forward till we get the boot there. Drill that through like that. Turn it off and drag it through. Right, so raise it up, turn it around, and we're done. Oh dear. Wow. Yeah. I'd be interested to know if people are seeing the same thing. I haven't got anything in, you know, that should be messing with the game. Put that back onto manual, just so it's safe. Been very conscious about that. I can be a bit of a one for mods. No, I'm not too bad, but I think I've been even more cautious this time. Like I say, I've only messed with... We've had the tractors, we've got auto drive courseplay, I don't know, a few ones like that, but everything seems to be okay. There were no errors or anything in the log file. So, what to do now? So we've got a field of... wherever it is, corn. We've got a field of sorghum. We've got the roughage. We're going to buy in the hay. Man, I need a copy of it. We need to get... There needs to be a PDF. I know they're going to do a wiki, so I'll be printing pages off that. I think what we will do... We'll find ourselves a tractor with some narrow tyres. We'll grab ourselves a dirt spreader that can go on the back of a tractor that is not trailed. And we'll fertilise at least the meadow hay. I think that sounds like a plan. So, let me get that lot set up and I'll be right back with you. Well, narrow tyres fitted to one of the smaller masses. Purchased front weight, and we purchased the Amazon spreader. So, get on the field. Now, I think for now, what we're going to do is we'll leave it at the optimal value, because I don't know if it's going to be the same as sort of normal precision farmed grass, i.e. can you over fertilise it and it doesn't make any odds. Look at that horrible bit there. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the plan. We'll give it a dose, and then we'll leave it and see, once we've cut it, whether it drops right back down. Does it just drop a little bit? All this sort of interesting stuff that we have to think about. You know what I mean? What I'm also tempted to do is, and I need to really be looking at the growth calendar to fully make this statement. So let's get here and let's get to a meadow. June. Right. Now, we could potentially then when sorghum ready, October. Grain corn, October as well. So, quite possibly, we could advance quite a bit of time. Now, I do know, but I don't understand to what extent yet, that bales will rot. So, how long do we leave it before doing a cut? It's gonna take some thinking about, as this does. I wouldn't even know where to start looking in any of the XML that says bale. This bale will last this long. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. See, this is the learning curve. So what we don't want to do is get a load of hay. Even if we could find somewhere to... Ooh. Have we got a hay loft? Ha 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 ha. That might be our solution. Is some form of hayloft. I don't know. I'll have to have a think. We'll have a plan. We'll have a think. Hopefully before then Disturbed has done something on it so we can copy that. Or at least follow along and put some method into our what seems today just to be pure madness. Right. One field done. We might as well, whilst we've got it, do another. So let's go in here. Do this one. I think that the grasses are going to be the same. It seems that the old 50 kilograms seems to be repeating itself. I wonder if that's set for grazing there. Hey, what we'll do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get this fertilised. We're going to then hop over and see if we can get some cows in that field there. Because if they can graze, then that's job's a good one, isn't it, really? Hey, we've got like an orchard. Oh, maybe we need to look at getting some Water. Got another little paddock there as well. Oh, we can have cows everywhere at this rate. Right. I'll get this done. And I'll see you in a second when we're going to get just a handful of cows to see if they'll graze that little bit of grass over there. They're all parked up in the neighbouring field and we'll get to fertilise that at some point soon. But first things first. Now, coos. Now, I've had a quick look. We don't want heifer calves because they're too young to be out on their own. Hay milk Simmental weanling female. This weanling is already able to eat solid food, specially designed for hay milk. Now, hay milk is important. Hay milk is important. That is what we want because it's blooming good money. Aha. So, we don't want heifers yet. I think we'll get. Let's get 5. Okay. Oh look! Go and have a look. Hello. Number 7648. Now, I'm going to just have a look. Oh, see now, I'm not moaning. Little detail there, that'd be epic if that could just be random. But, how cool are they? So, if we now go to... there they are. Okay. Sell feed trough content. You can probably hear a really noisy motorbike going past. I do apologise. They're going to need water. Okay, but... oh, yeah, where's the water going to go? Is there a trough? No. Where doth one put thy water? Interesting. That's not... No. Right, okay. Let's grab this. Grab the water tanker. And at least attempt to put some water in. Look at that for driving. Fit in there? No. Bit like Clarkson then. No, don't put the blooming door down. Oh my days. Right, that there. In. Connect. Right. Back out as efficiently as we entered. Now we need to find a water source and then we'll see if we can give them some water and then we'll advance an hour and see if they have grazed. Any water down this way? Water. Water. So having advanced a bit of time, you'll see the grass has gone back a stage. You'll also see that we can put water into this. And okay. So they got 1,203 litres. Okay. Their health is not good. But one assumes that that might get better. I'm hoping there's more. They've eaten a lot. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to get them so soon. It's very neatly done though, the old, what you call it, nav mesh, grazing mesh. Very, very tidily done. Very, very good. I wonder. There's still grass there. Yes, you little eaty things. Right, I'm rambling. We have cows. We have weanlings. Look at them. We have sorghum in the field. But less said about that, the better. We have hot air balloons in the sky. We have fertilised some fields. And I think we'll call it there. I am still rather enjoying this. It's all a learning curve. I think what I'll do is I'll get the fields fertilised and sorted out, and then next episode we'll advance a bunch of time trying to look after these guys. If they're suffering, we'll sell them. But it would be good to start getting some cows of at least heifer age, so when we can get a bull, they can be served as such. So, right, better get this out the way, refilled with water, bring them some more back, and then crack on with fertilising. So thank you all. Thank you YouTube channel members. Thank you Patreons. Thank you all for watching. Hope you're still enjoying this. I know I am. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.